Are you using USDT dominance to help determine what the market is doing? If so, by the end of this video, you may change your strategy. While this statement is correct, more can be added to the thought process. In this video, I'm going to explain both what mentors say about the dominance of USDT and what they don't say. This was a recent post that I just saw, and it says that if USDT dominance gets to this upward trend line, referring to this part right here, there's a lot more downside to go, which is a true statement, and we're going to cover the reason why. First, let's talk about what USDT dominance represents. It represents the percentage of the total crypto market cap that is made up of USDT, also known as Tether. It gives us an idea of how much of the market is moving into or out of this stablecoin. An increase in USDT dominance generally indicates the investors or traders are moving their funds from crypto into USDT. So when the dominance of USDT goes up, what does it mean? An increase in the USDT dominance generally indicates that investors or traders are moving their funds from other cryptocurrencies into USDT. So basically they're selling. So as the dominance of Tether, as it goes up, this means they're exiting their crypto and selling back into USDT. This often happens during periods of market uncertainty or downturns. When Bitcoin starts coming down and everybody starts selling off, you'll notice that the market cap for USDT, the dominance, will increase. Now, what mentors won't tell you is that there could be another reason for an increase in the dominance of USDT. Investors or traders can be purchasing USDT or Tether by selling their fiat money. So they get the money from the bank, they sell it, they buy into USDT, which would increase the dominance. And by doing so, they're actually getting ready to make purchases. When they sell their fiat for USDT, the dominance increases and they are holding USDT on the sideline, getting ready to purchase crypto. Now, what happens when the dominance goes down for USDT? This typically means this is a signal that investors are moving their funds out of USDT and now they are buying crypto, which reduces the dominance of USDT and increases the dominance of the altcoins or Bitcoin. And we normally see an increased buying pressure in the crypto market. As people start buying more crypto using their USDT, the dominance of USDT decreases. Now, what the mentors don't say, what could also decrease the dominance of Tether, is when investors or traders, they exit the crypto space by selling their USDT back into fiat. So they're not holding USDT on the sidelines ready to buy, they're just getting out. So they transfer their money back to their bank, which will also reduce the dominance of USDT. So as a recap, mentors will tell you the dominance of USDT serves as a useful indicator of the market sentiment, whether it's bullish or bearish. However, what they don't tell you is when the dominance of USDT increases, it could also mean that people are buying into USDT from their fiat. And they're just waiting on the sidelines, waiting for the opportunity to enter crypto. Or when the dominance decreases, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're selling their USDT and buying crypto. It could mean that they're just exiting the market altogether and transferring the USDT back into fiat, back into their bank. Now for my personal opinion, and I would love to know in the comments if you agree or disagree and why. My personal opinion is I don't look at USDT dominance because it doesn't tell me anything. If it's up, that means that either people are buying more USDT to just be on the sidelines and wait for an opportunity, or that people are exiting their crypto and putting it back into USDT. But I can already see that the crypto space is coming down because everything is selling off. And I don't need USDT dominance chart to increase to tell me that crypto is decreasing because I can see it already with all the charts going down. I treat USDT dominance kind of like a mirror. It's a reflection of what's happening in crypto. When there's a huge sell-off in crypto, everything's red, USDT dominance goes up. But I don't need to see the chart of the dominance for Tether because I already see it in all the crypto charts. And then if USDT dominance goes down and the crypto market is just booming, I don't need to look at the dominance of USDT to tell me that the crypto space is producing really nice gains, because I can see it in all of the crypto charts. All these mentors, they basically regurgitate what they've heard from their mentors. For me, I show you how to think for yourself. I encourage you to ask the question why. Why do people look at certain things? Question everything. So let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree, and if your mentors have ever told you the additional information found here in this video. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to smash the like, subscribe to the channel. We do a daily live stream at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I answer all your crypto questions and we go over chart setups. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the live stream. Let's make this money.